pray.
No. Wait. I might.
No, it's all. I'm just like, yeah, if somebody knows how to like actually do
it. Are you wearing your natural hair?
No, but I have to braid it or put it in my wig.
I don't know how I like it.
It's not Mexican, no. It's American.
Oh, you're doing Kill Bill?
Yeah. Doing all but that's what I'm saying. It's someone from season 1.
I don't know. We thought it was a gut that is joining the cast.
What if it's Mercury?
Yeah. I'm a hitter. Nah, bitch. No, Mercury taking pictures.
She's like, you know what? I got time. Wait, whose pads were those in there? Oh, those have been there forever.
Okay, I was like, it's someone.
Well, I was about to say those ones are Betty. So when Betty Booker is like throwing her hat in the ring. Really?
Betty Booker.
Tilly did get 3 wins last season.
Huh?
Tilly did get 3 wins. Yes, she did. Tilly's freaking amazing.
She was the last Sacramento girl too.
This is I realize this like off to the side. This is more like Bleach Devereaux.
You know what I mean? You never know.
Cute. This is gonna be a challenge. I should have put lashes on loud.
Oh, bitch, get out of here! Oh,
I'm doing Lady Gaga again.
I'm a pretty woman.
This feeling, emotions.
I say
Walk downtown, hear my sound.
I say that I
want to be free.
Craziest things, like when they were doing like the whole like tour thing where we're doing everything, I'm taking in the fact that this is my first time seeing all these places that I've been watching for the past 2-3 years. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh my god, that's sidetracked right there. Oh my god, the main club's right here. This is bad. Oh my god, I'm here.
Are you going to get these clubs? There's the ones that read prostitute. That's all I care about.
It's very harsh.
Very whorish.
Very hocus pocus whorish. That's
Ooh. Would you say hocus pocus?
Hocus pocus whorish. I don't know.
This is Winifred in like her like heyday.
Oh yeah, she's sexy.
Yeah. This is before she needed to like beat on children.
No, she was already getting on children.
She knows they didn't want you to spin around the top.
I'm good. I'm feeling real cute. Showing a little bit of skin, a little bit of body. But I'm feeling it was really fun. A lot of fun. No, honestly, I mean, I'm like, I love to compete. But I'm the type of attitude, I'm self-sufficient. So I really don't need to like rely on nobody. So I see people like more tending to themselves, helping themselves out. And I'm like, that's fine. That's the same thing I'm doing. No, I think I had the best promo look here, if anything. If any last comments, I think that's about it, really. The other contestants better watch out. I mean, this is just the beginning for me, and I know for a fact these next challenges, I'm gonna kill them.
Good. It was something that I've always wanted to do, considering my best friend and a bunch of my friends are wrestlers, so kind of getting to emulate what they get to do is so much fun. I don't have any expectations yet, just because it's so new and it's so fresh in the game that it's just, you know, there's so many queens that I don't know that are in this competition, so I have no clue what they have to bring, and the few queens I do know, like, they're heavy hitters. I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store for you, because I plan on bringing some quintessential Lez-he West, but I want to show you how wide the variety I have is, so.
I feel amazing. It went really good. I'm so excited for what next. I have no idea what I put on myself to, but it's fun. I like the experience. People here very helpful. I like the girls. They're very nice. I'm just starting doing drag this year. I've been doing drag for 3 months. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity.
Good, actually. Really excited about it. Nervous, but good. I love the look. Very creative. I went with luchador. Very traditional to my heritage because I'm a Mexican. So I wanted to do something that felt natural to me, but and this is what it felt like. So just the way how filming was gonna work, I didn't expect it to be this crazy on day one, but I knew what was going on last season a little bit, and now to be actually in it, I'm excited, nervous, but it's nothing what I expected, and I cannot wait to see the final result. Oh, I'm excited for everyone else. I think this season is really going to be, already just looking around the room, I think we're in for a very creative season, look-wise and performing-wise. Like, season 1, we stepped it up season 2, so I'm excited to see it.
I feel great. I think that number went over exactly how I wanted to. The judges were really happy with how it turned out, which that was my biggest thing, is I was hoping that it was like perceived well and it was like seen as like something that I do well. I love feedback. I absolutely love feedback. I really do. I didn't always take it as good. I got a little butthurt like when I first started drag and everything. But as like time has gone on and I've done drag more and more, I've realized that like feedback is like my saving grace, because I can't get better if they don't tell me what I'm doing wrong. So I love it. If I sucked, I want you to tell me that I sucked. But I don't want you to just tell me I sucked. I want you to tell me, hey, you sucked, but try this next time. Fuck you, Yayah!
Okay, come get it. Come get it.
I'm like over the moon right now. I know people are gonna get on me for falling once or twice, but you know, if you watch competitive figure skating, even the professionals fall. And if anything, I think I sold it better than them. So maybe I'll be at the Olympics next year. Just keep an eye out. I'll take that. My fans are just so kind to me. I definitely feel like I brought everything I wanted to bring and brought more. I feel like with drag, you can plan your numbers a million times over, but until you do it and until it happens, you just can't really prepare yourself. So that being said, it went differently than expected, but so much better than expected. I'm not going to say anything about the judges because I was prepared for them to go in. They said nothing but nice things, so if I were anybody else in this competition right now, I'd be a little nervous.
I feel amazing.
Yeah. Does it feel like what you told them in the confessional is what you brought?
Absolutely. And then it was nice playing to them and, you know, connecting with them. Because that's a big thing for me is like, when I'm performing, I love to connect to my audience. And with this competition, I was kind of fearful that like, without the audience, it might not fuel my energy like it does at a show. But the judges were really engaged, and it was nice to have a little bit of back and forth.
I feel really good. The judges pretty much only had good things to say. It's just something I already knew was to like use the stage more. Whenever Becca records my videos, she's like trying to follow me, and I'm like running all over the place. So I definitely need to use the stage a bit more. I know pretty much all the judges, so it's just like friends critiquing friends as friends do. I just had fun. That's in my audition tape. I said I want to have fun, so I want to have fun.
You want to go home?
No, I'm like, you've always been like a hard worker and always made your shit, but lately I feel like you've just brought it on another level, and I so appreciate like your growth. But no gag. I'm interested to see if they're gonna read us for doing stuff they've seen us do outside of the competition.
No, because
having a good number is
last year they did a bunch of stuff that was normally a repeat.
Is this facial like lace? Or did you make that?
No.
Oh, it's so cool.
It's amazing. I'm glad you're doing like facial, like lace front facial hair, because that's always been a thing that I've said. I'm like, I wish drag queens would like do that, because it's so accessible.
And it elevates.
It's so accessible.
When I do my devil look, it's really dramatic, and when I do my him look, like you need to have facial hair for it, and because I have such a feminine face, which you two know I play to because I like that gothic, punk rock, pink look, so I like to play with the androgynous look, but when I'm doing certain looks, it has to be really masculine.
Oh, this is it. This is amazing. Because I'm like, because I'm going into like waves. I'm like, I'm excited. I'm so nervous. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Yeah. But I'm like, can you get me when I'm excited? When I'm on that high? But with my luck, they're gonna get me right, but I'm like super anxious about it.
I don't know how I feel right now. For me, I get to, like, when I'm anxious, my body can only be anxious for so long before I become impatient. And I'm like, okay, let's just do this. Here we go. I'm ready. I've been ready. I'm over the anxiety. Like, let's go.
Fucking amazing. Everything I said in the last time, I feel it today. I was able to really execute what I wanted to be able to execute. I was able to show what I wanted to show for my first impression. A lot of the judges, they really haven't gotten the opportunity to see me perform. And so to be able to go up there and hear good critiques from that first time performing, it was like, it just feels very validating to me, and it gives me just a real fucking drive to keep going. Regardless of what happens, I'm really proud of what I did up there.
Good. I got some really good critiques, and it was really impactful to me considering I was hurt right before COVID hit. I broke my ankle. So I haven't been able to really do any drag after I recovered. So this is my first time back to the stage. They didn't really give me anything to work on just yet. Taryn did say that he was really impressed with how I elevated my look, which meant I really cared, which means a lot to me. So, because I was really looking forward to seeing Taryn's critiques on my looks.
It went good, but the dress was under my heels, but I said, this bitch is not gonna stop me. They loved my looks, like the juries. That's why I like wearing juries. That's what Shadybee. They were super nice to me. They just give me small details, but just because the dress have a long train.
So much different here than
roller rink?
Yeah, because they laminate.
Girl, they're gonna be pissed if you fuck up these new floors. Girl!
What, girl?
I wonder how much they have to read this stuff. I don't want her to fall, but if she falls, that's what's gonna happen. Go girl. It wasn't amazing. Okay, bitch, I hope you fell. What, you fell? Oh, no.
I legit totally thought that we were filming episode 3, so I brought my stuff for episode 3.
If we have to do the promo and 3 episodes today,
Then I would do it because I'm champion.
Oh, she'll be
I was.
I didn't have candy.
If we had to do episode 3, I was fucking ready.
Because Elayna was ready to do something.
I was. I have the.
so
I have
this is a reveal.
have the. Yeah.
Even this
So this is a 3. No, this.
I mean, I do feel bad for you because you're going last, and I feel like that's all.
It is a lot of pressure, but
Not to be shady.
however, the one thing I gotta break a little bit is that the bitches always put me first or dead last. That's a good thing, and that's a good thing. So I'm ready for going on. I'm actually.
Well, it's either like you set the mood, or you're the freshest on their minds, or you
Yeah.
close the show. You know, there's 2 good ways to look at it.
I'm wearing nails. I'm doing drag. Ish. Watch me not come back with any. All popped off.
You didn't get tips?
Wait, you got tips?
They didn't tip you?
I haven't gone.
Or you got a 50? You got
Girl.
$20 in October.
She won, hands down. Y'all got one.
I swear, I'm gonna go on record right. I'm gonna go on record right now and say that I use this all the time, and I have no issue with it or reaction with it. So that is not my fault. I was trying to make the world smell like a freaking holiday Yankee candle. It's from the Good thing we have Dr. Dennis Gross up in this bitch.
Yes.
What do I do when I sabotage a queen by spraying cinnamon in her armpits? I use Dr. Gross calming spray. When my armpit
did this. This was a boiling rubber.
There's some sabotage going on. I swear, I promise you. I swear to Goddess that I did not.
Who is Dr. Dennis Gross?
He's our sponsor.
I'm actually feeling ecstatic. A lot better. Nerves did almost get me, but I remembered to breathe through it. And I hope everyone enjoyed viewing it just as much as I love performing it. Everything I do for almost myself. For drag, I started from the bottom, or taught myself how to sew, how to do makeup, teaching myself how to do nails, and now teaching myself how to do hair. So I'm really trying to push myself so I can take full ownership of what I do as art.
I feel good of how it turned out. I think that I definitely got my emotion across in it, which is what I was worried about. But I went through it, and I think that it was. I want to say that this was probably one of my best numbers that I've done because it was more personal than any drag performance that I could possibly even think of doing without this competition. My biggest worry during for this number was the fact that my emotion and the story and the storyline wouldn't make sense. But they really understood, and every choice that I made for the song and for the narrations in it and everything like that were apparently worked out well enough to the point where all of them really were able to grasp on to what I was trying to convey.
I'm feeling great. I felt really good after my first performance, but I feel even better after my second performance. I feel like for my story, I try to really choose a number that didn't need a whole lot of explaining to really get the message across. I really wanted my track to do the talking for me, and I'm glad it did. And me explaining it after the number, before the number, that was just the cherry on top. So I feel like mission accomplished. Well, if I didn't win the first episode, which I'm sure I did, I know for a fact I'm gonna win this one. I'm probably just gonna be saying that after all of these because if you can't believe in yourself, you're gonna believe it.
Good. I made the impact I wanted to and told a very ongoing story for me. And it seemed to really affect the judges, which was really nice because when you do a piece like I did, it can either go where they're sympathetic or they're freaked out by it. So it's nice that they were empathetic. Kept trying to fight from crying during the number, and I kept looking down at the ground unintentionally. But they called me out for it. So it's something that I have to understand that, maybe I could have looked up, I could have looked a different way, I could have looked at the judge. But when you're at a point of breaking, you kind of just don't want to show that vulnerability, even though it could have been a good idea. If you or anyone you know is suffering from suicidal tendencies or having bad thoughts, call the suicide prevention hotline. There are people out there that will help. I know it's hard, but I'm going through it too, so.
I feel good. It's just like the song was too emotional. I saw all my past, the pain, the suffer, the way when they kidnapped me from school, like sexual harassment. They loved it. They only one thing they said. I showed too much emotion in my eyes, but it's just my emotion took over. I started pain, inside me, see all these pictures, in front of my eyes. It was a difficult story to tell. Something was released, get out of me. I'm grateful.
I feel like I was not getting enough attention, so I had to come get some screen time.
Sarah, you're cute, okay?
Thank you so much. Oh my god. So Elayna Roberts. I said. Anyway, so she said, oh, I thought this is great. She should never make it.
Oh.
So it's just like cinnamon and alcohol and like cardamom or whatever. And she was like, spray it on your hands. Spray it on your hands. I'm like, immediately, my fucking arms turned like cherry red. I thought I was gonna start like peeling.
I can smell it actually.
Yeah,
Not you, I
yeah.
smell it in the air.
Yeah, I know. It's everywhere. It's following me.
And it's so weird when it's just the judges there because like the parts of the number where I know the bitches would live, it's like a lot of your shit. I don't appreciate it.
It's very like it's hard to perform. Well, and at least you guys are because the refilm last year was an empty room.
Yeah.
And they're not like I mean I'm kind of dancing all this moment, but they're like just sit there like watching. You know,
Yeah.
it's just tough. Like to perform for like 4 people sitting there like.
Like there was like I was like some parts I was like, oh shit, like I didn't get anything. And I
There
was
was
like,
some parts where you looked uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Not like that. Just like you were nervous or like thinking about it.
exactly, and I was just okay. But it wasn't like
I thought you looked confident aside from like those times, but
yeah.
you could see it like kind of like the wheels turning. But no, like they said, it was like the little things, just like the fine tuning things, like the lashes and like
The sideburn, yeah. But it's still there. It's black now, so. Okay, and then how was I was actually getting it.
Oh, I didn't know.
you flipped it down and you
And it went out.
threw it back.
Put it right back on.
Your wig fell off?
Huh?
Your wig fell off?
No, it just slid. The back clip underneath.
That's a
I mean, we
worst.
saw a little bit of the wear, but
Okay. Okay,
that's
but
an easy fix too. You know?
yeah. Okay, but the upper parts like just like work on that.
Yeah, like I said, and I'm the same way. Even like as much as I perform now, I still like I catch myself like in my head and like thinking about it too much
Yeah.
instead of like enjoying. And again, that's something that's easier with an audience that you can interact with because it's like
I'm so tired.
I wanna go.
I want to go home.
Look,
You're gonna regret those words if you do go home.
I don't want to go
girl,
home.
you're gonna use that video.
Not this one.
What do you think about it? I know that I'm not going to this episode.
So if they're giving everybody good feedback again, then maybe I should shut up because I don't know if we're getting
Watch all the negative feedback be like after we're gone.
I feel like for these first two episodes are very personal. It's what we view as our best drag, and it's what we view as our personal stories. So I think it's gonna be very hard for them to judge us, where it's going to like come to almost like a hair difference, like somebody was off a point on like something very obscure that they would have to do, or it's going to be a situation where they're just like, okay, these are two very personal stories, so you know what, we're just gonna keep them, and maybe they'll do like a double elimination at some point, or maybe it'll be like, girl, me and you.
Well, I mean, I think you're right because these two episodes are very like it can be any number, it can be any number, but then all the rest of the challenges are very like,
This is gonna be season 13.
they're very box challenges. You can't like,
Yeah.
Season 13. No elimination to episode 4.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like the next like all the rest of the challenges are very much so that it's just like
you can
it's-
compare one to another
Exactly.
easily because with these episodes,
How can you
Yeah.
compare
Yeah,
what you
it's
do?
hard, it's hard.
If
Yeah.
what's personal to you is not personal to me.
exactly.
What's personal to me is not personal to you.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if somebody is going home this
It's
this
gonna be because of
episode,
something.
it
Either
is-
a look wasn't right.
yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
something totally like just a hair difference between everybody else.
Well, I guess we'll find out in 2 months.
I don't know.
I mean, am I pressed? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. It's just frustrating. I've been in this costume for 2 hours and I'm ready to go. And it's like, I'm ready.
Oh, wait, you haven't.
I didn't perform.
Oh, okay.
No, I stood on stage for 10 minutes. Nothing happened.
Wait, so you gotta go back?
Yeah.
Nice that.
It's gonna be the 16-hour drag off.
Fuck no. Oh, girl.
You're gonna be able to go to Eve's right after we're done filming tonight, girl. The show's about to start. Since we're done.
The show is about to start.
It is
I got
fun.
triggered.
Oh my god.
I would. Who's your
You better have
Lisa, right?
No, I'm doing
You better be Lisa.
Fashionista.
I hate that song.
The only reason I'm doing it is because Julie won that one here at that point.
I swear to God, every time I ever walked into Faces for one of the show, that was like the song that was playing, and I just hear it in my nightmares.
I like those ones right there that you have the pointed toe.
Yeah.
Pointed toe donut pump. I love those.
That's a pump, baby. What you talking about?
No. I mean like a pump that actually has like a lift to it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a platform. Platform. Pumps are
Flat on the ground. No, I know.
Yeah, pumps are.
Oh, we'll see. I thought that that's what this was because I was thinking like up off the ground, like pump up.
Platform.
That's what I thought too.
Pump it up. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it.
Who brought the air? Oh, let's give you a candle. Every bathroom you after this.
Let it go.
It's a loaded question. It went well. The number itself went well. I felt empowered, excited, liberated. It felt like it was a nice tribute to my mother, a nice tribute to my roots and background as a musician and a drag artist. So, yeah, I mean, I feel that like the final product will be something worthy. Took a minute to get there, but
Had a few technical difficulties, did you?
we had some technical difficulties. Not sure what was happening in the DJ booth, but the song wouldn't play, so we played the track off the phone, put the phone in front of a microphone, and did our best. But show must go on. We are professionals, and we do what needs to get done at the end of the day. So, I could have easily gone off the deep end, thrown a tantrum, called it quits, but that's just not me. Especially with a number that I was excited to do.
Emotion got the better of me. One of the critiques was to open my mouth a little bit more, but overall I think the judges got what I wanted to convey, which at the end of the day that's what matters. They all loved the solo, which I'm happy with. If I were to go home on this one, I'm glad I did what I did.
A little disappointed in myself. I'm just like, I have no energy right now, and just wish I could have done better. It wasn't emotional enough. It's just, I don't know. Something was off, but I'll do better next time.
I mean, I feel good now that I know nobody's going home. No, I feel. They didn't say that it was the best, but they did say it was good, and they did give me a lot of feedback that will help me in future performances, not just this one performance. And so with that feedback, I'm really going to take it and apply it to Wednesday, and then the weeks after that, or the week after that, just because it is really valuable information that I could work on.
Oh, yeah, she had.
She said she has headphones in her bag right now. Yeah.
That's how she got into her head.
Well, she sent this out.
She's like, oh, God.
I heard all that words, it's free voices in my head. Free woman.
Aria went? Aria's gone?
Yep.
Aria's gone?
Aria went.
Oh my God, it's your next.
Come on.
I feel like looking this shit. cherry pie with the 17-minute comedy
It's over with.
Maybe like 5 seconds. This
I
duct tape has been wrapped around my head,
I was trying to
squeezing my fucking brain out of my skull for the past 3 hours.
And then
I'm like half delusional right now.
We have to
And
piss.
I can't even spell my own fucking name. I have to be so bad.
We're gonna piss so bad. We've been corseted
you kind of just
since 4, 5.
I know that's what I do on
And
it.
it is now.
I don't corset, but
It's now
I've been in
midnight.
What I
drag
normally do. And it is what it is.
4 or 5.
I did
Yeah.
the opposite.
What time is it now? 12?
It's time to go home.
I have to fucking laugh. I just have to laugh.
Don't laugh too hard, you'll have to pee.
Yeah, literally. Girl, I ate some cheese pizza and we gotta get out of here like soon. Girls.
I mean, like, the little tub right here, it's just ready to just.
Yeah, bitch, your balls.
It's like literally after they mounting the announce, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom and full drag. I don't give a fuck.
Literally.
I'm literally just gonna get a pair of scissors and fucking.
Oh my god. Let them fall out.
But fuck no more.
We're gonna have
The pair of scissors.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see.
Bitch, get him.
Me was what I was like expecting was just, you know, we necessarily didn't feel the story in the lyrics of the music, but you know, we definitely felt you telling the story through the power and the delivery of the performances. And then I got a chance to like explain like the song choice and everything, and they were like, so when we know the story, like you know, it's a great number and it makes perfect sense. And there's you know a lot of sentiment. But they're still like they're giving it their all too right now.
Well, good.
Yeah.
That's really good, yeah.
So you haven't done yet.
She ready to go. She's ready to go. When Rose
Literally.
comes up, we all need to be ready
I
to
don't
dance.
just in a line, start walking up these stairs.
You know, or just like you knew, like every time you rehearsed it, you like nailed it. And then it's like the second you get up there, it's like you're tired, you've been waiting to do your number, you're stressed out, and it's like, I just know I could have done better. That's why it's like frustrating.
I mean, it shows that you care.
Yeah, we're all there right now.
This was already a hard thing to do for every single one of us.
Yeah, we're like on what, hour 10 right
Girl.
now? Like, it's just,
No,
it's,
we're 6. Yeah, no, we're an 8.
That little Caesar's messaging me.
Hey, you know
Say
what?
pizza's
At
my
the end of the day,
It was amazing.
Pizza will always love my
experience.
number.
I'm really happy to meet you guys. Like, you know, even the second episode it was too emotional. But it was great. Oh.
Oh, some bullshit right there.
What?
Oh.
What was the announcement?
Well, you should fuck with us. Said, well, the twist is you're voting someone to go home tonight. We were all gagged. None of us went home. The twist is actually. What was the twist again? Oh, yeah, we're all safe. And no eliminations this episode. My god. Weak!
I want to see people go home.
I was ready. I was ready to do so.
I was motherfucking ready! You know, it takes me a minute, but I get there eventually.
Like, okay, yeah.
well, here's the thing that's like not fair about that is that we didn't get to see each other's numbers.
We gotta like see each other after the numbers and hear more or less our critique.
But that's not
Yeah.
fair because that comes from a very
Bias.
unobjective, you know. If I got shit critiques, I could have come down here and be like, I love that.
Well, yeah, but you know, at the same time, like no one's harder on you than yourself. So if you came down here knowing how you did, like performance within itself, like we could have made that decision based off of that. I don't think it would have been fair, but I think that it would have been.
Would anyone
like,
have had volunteered themselves to go home?
no.
I was worried.
I got way too much stuff to show.
I was torn between Rosie and Elayna.
I was going between. Actually, I wasn't.
Okay, why?
Okay, so yeah, wait.
No, why? Why Rosie and Elayna?
Well, because
cop out answer. I feel like you're my biggest competition. And I know what you've got in your
That's true,
arsenal.
yeah.
You know what we're doing. So I'm like, I know this bitch is gonna bring it. Get rid of her.
Okay.
But then I was like, but I need a ride to get it. So
To be honest, I was
Yeah,
really
we'll go back in a minute.
nervous because I'm the new
I'll go in the
team. I said we better just don't choose.
Do you want to get in this conversation first?
I would have just said you because I want to see what you got, girl.
I was really like nervous because I'm a new queen.
Yeah, you start sweating, girl.
This good is gonna not send me home.
I was ready.
They send me home.
I was ready.
No, shut down.
Oh, is that what everybody said? Everybody said it?
Why me?
Yeah, everybody said one.
We're hashing it out right now. Had that been the
Did you say me?
Yeah, no, everybody said you.
Yes, I chose you.
I would go home.
You chose me?
No, I said Rosé in the top.
I like it.
You heard that?
Rosé is supremacy up in this house.
I was. That's all. That's the okay. I don't care.
Because if y'all have ever seen this bitch at a gay,
Oh, she just wants the house down boobs.
You don't want her in the live. You don't want her in the live finale. She won't take that shit.
Look, if I can get the audience there, bitch.
Yeah, you don't want her in the live
Oh,
finale.
I will be strategic. Get rid of the strongest
because
bitch.
it's like
Bye, Rose.
when you walk out, it's over. Like you just walk in and you're
You
just
have a president.
you command that whole fucking stage. Like
Sorry, y'all. I've seen Bring It On too many times. I wouldn't
So,
choose the strongest
heads up,
competition.
everybody.
Oh no, absolutely.
We're only allowed to leave one at a time, and we have to leave in 5-minute increments. No.
You're ready? We're ready.
We're just like, as long as we get to leave,
So,
you're all set.
answer.
Like Ellen said, whatever you feel
I was gonna
comfortable
choose to
leaving
go
here, you can
home.
leave here at
No
one
shade,
time.
no tea, no shade. I would have said Shadybee.
Yeah,
To
so
go
wherever
home.
you want, you can
But
leave here if you don't feel comfortable.
that is
leaving
just
here.
because of the pure fact that she's new, and that's not fair. But that's the only thing I can think of.
I'm the new queen. I said,